Hello, everyone. I am going to be reading some advice from your ancestors. My hand is so crooked. Some advice for your ancestors. As we are officially in the fire horse, I wanted to post this yesterday, but then the energy was like moving way too fast, and something tells me it's going to be perfect for today. So I'm going to get into today's reading, and I'm actually feeling I might start with the oracle. Yeah, no, I'm going to do it. How are you all doing? How did you celebrate the new year, if you celebrate? What is your vibe today? I want to know all the things. I haven't talked to you in a while. Yeah, it's strong energy. It's so strong, but I love it so much. But I definitely want to ask for the collective ancestors, what messages do you have for the collective for the year of the fire horse? We're gonna focus on the fire horse. Hi, how's it going? Hello, everyone. Where are you tuning in from? What's the haps? How's your new year going? There's so many things happening at one time. It's like New Year, like Lent started today. So many things. Let's see. What do you have for the collective? Passion. What else do you have? Wisdom. That energy's been quite strong for the collective. Change. What else do we have here? Knowledge. I literally heard follow the truth. Follow the truth. Ooh, what are we getting? Following the truth for? Some of you are manifesting different careers, different pathways that make you happier. Because we have the passion card out here with magical power, which is like you're following divine guidance and they want you to keep doing that. And they're trying to communicate with you as much as they can. I'm also hearing that you're tapping in more so with your heart center, more than you have in the past. Blessings, hi. Here from Chicago, finally caught you live. Yay, I'm so excited. And tonight we are also going to do Tarot 10 if anybody needs anything. So for wisdom, we have good fortune here. So some of you are also manifesting wealth into your life. And it's almost like you might be gaining knowledge this week in terms of the best pathway to be able to do that. So if you felt kind of unclear last year in the year of the snake, pieces are going to be coming into your life very soon, if not already. It's almost like you kind of see the vision of where you want to go, what you are manifesting, this new career that you feel like you've been envisioning for a long time. And now your ancestors are bringing you in your physical realm, the tangible evidence or steps or paper, or I'm getting like signs or people to help you get there. With change, we do have the defense card here. So if you are also feeling like you're in an energy of change right now, like literally you might be changing your space, you might be changing relationships, you might be like changing your energy around, like it's like a very introspective energy. There's also this need to defend or like thank you defend or like make sure that you're not letting low frequency in, because it feels like for some reason whenever you go through these jumps or whenever you go through these big shifts and you're like catching this energy of the fire horse, people from the past might be lingering or creating chaos around you or even trying to isolate you, or it's really strange, but they want you to like defend your energy is what I'm hearing. Defend your energy. Because we have the Scorpio card here. Yeah, knowledge. It's another rebirth. I'm hearing like this, like, oh, we ended this, right? You're so sweet. Thank you so much for the donation. We have rebirth here. So this is a brand new life for you. A lot of people around you are not going to understand the path that you are about to walk and the path that has been set for you, but you have good luck on your side. So your ancestors want to remind you to just boldly take the steps. Just boldly take the steps. If you're changing jobs, just change jobs. If you need to set firm boundaries with people, set the firm boundaries. If you're putting yourself out there in a new way for the fire horse year, just do it, because the minute you start taking action on this path, is what I'm hearing, the easier the luck becomes. And it's almost like it's going to surprise you every step of the way. And you're like, oh, that's lucky. Like, oh, this happened. Your ancestors are like, that's not like just luck. Like, we're lining it up for you. At the bottom of the deck, we have protection, and this card is all about your path being protected. So in the year of the fire horse, you are on your path, is what I'm hearing. Like, you went through hell and high water for all of 2025, and now we're in 2026. And so it's almost like you're on, like, you have these blinders on, and they want you to focus on what you are trying to build and do not get distracted. Like, I'm like, do not get distracted. They're going to be there to step in and help you. Is there any other advice that you want to give them for the year of the fire horse before we get into tarot? Growth of energy. So if anybody lately has been feeling a little bit tired, your ancestors are going to be sending you energy from the other side, or sending you the ways to create more energy, right? So maybe you are like feeling like, oh, I need to go to hot yoga, or oh, I'm getting this nudge, like go to Pilates, or my ancestors want me to, like, switch around things in my house, or maybe drink this tea. It's because they're trying to help grow your energy, so that you can complete this task. It's like a little bit sluggish right now. I was actually just talking to someone else. And so you have to really focus your energy and allow the tiredness to kind of dissipate, but still stay on your path. Like, yeah, we have resilience popping through, of like not getting distracted, not slowing down, because it almost feels like in the past, like maybe you would have missed the signs, or maybe you would have moved too quickly, or maybe you just would have, like, I'm hearing, like, been in hermit mode for way too long. But it's almost like you know now what to do. And so they're confirming that for you. Like, do not stay in hermit mode too long, because there's this growth of energy that's coming towards you. And also for this, like, these eggs represent a time in your life when you are bringing to life new blessings, right? So you've been working all of last year to be able to manifest, I'm hearing, like, love, or a new career, or a move, or travel, or like even like changing things in your home, or something like that. And it's almost like your eggs are finally here, and now they're in, like, the wiggly the wiggly stage of they're about to hatch. So, like, now's not the time to be bopping around. Like, stay and watch your eggs, so one of them doesn't go rolling away. Like, it's kind of that energy of yeah, like, this is how your fortune is coming to you. So, like, if you knew your fortune was in those eggs, would you walk away from them? Like, they're being, like, really obvious of, like, stay on track, like, stay on track, stay on track. Hi, how are you? Resilience coming out again as your advice card, but we also have overcome fear. So you might be experiencing, I'm hearing also in these next couple of weeks, as you adjust to your new path, that you might be experiencing fear every once in a while, about, I'm hearing, miracles that are popping into your life, or money coming in the exact moment that you didn't think that it was going to come, but that it always comes. And so they're trying to get you into the swing of, like, taking these jumps and taking these leaps, and realizing that they're going to catch you. But I'm also hearing, make sure that you are doing your moon work. And it might even feel like yesterday, the people who did moon work, if you're one of those people, like, your manifestations are coming even faster, because the moon was quite strong for the new moon, because it was in Aquarius, and it was all about your future and what you're wanting to build. Anything else before we get into tarot? Eternal charisma. Yeah, follow your intuition. This is union with self. So you worked really hard last year to come into union with yourself. And so your ancestors don't want you to deviate from that union in 2026 this year. So use your union with self to be able to navigate the life that you are building going forward. So if you're like, oh, should I take this opportunity? Check in with yourself and ask, does this align with the person that I am now? Or is this something that has the same energy from the past, right? And it's not actually in alignment with what I'm wanting to call in. I'm going to pull 3 separate cards, and then I'm going to do the tarot as like a 3 things that they want you to focus on for the rest of February. Focus on for the rest of February. March, we also have fast energy for manifestation. So again, just stay on top of your scripting so that you can continue to get these quick jumps and quick leaps. And they're happening fast. Like I'm seeing people leap like within like a couple of days. So if you're like staying true to your manifestation, I would say like pattern, like some people manifest on paper, some people manifest visually, some people manifest through candle work. If you stay true to that and consistent and keep your energy in alignment, it's going to be super easy. So until the end of February, your ancestors want you to focus on these 3 things. The first card we have is creativity. I'm also hearing you might be getting a little like if you've been having creatures in your house, it's normal. It's just your ancestors, just your ancestors coming around. And for some of you, just make sure that you're cleansing your space as well. But what other advice about creativity? So we have the 10 of Wands and King of Cups. So they want you to be more so for the rest of the month in an energy of not carrying so many burdens on your back. And I'm hearing lightening your schedule. So if you've had too many things that you need to do, whether you have family responsibilities or friend responsibilities, they need you to dial it back a notch because when you try to overextend yourself, your creativity is not able to come forward in the way that it needs to. Your creativity is highly attached to your lower chakras, and your ancestor energy is also there. So if you are way too exhausted and if you're taking on energy from other family members, from friends, this King of Cups energy is not going to be able to sit well with you. And they want you to remember, like, your emotions is how you create your wealth with your creativity. Like I'm getting for this reading, it's mostly probably for folks who are creative. Your emotions are tied to your creativity. So if a lot of your energy and emotions are being preoccupied by things of the past or people that are not helping you grow your creativity, like if you find that when you have conversations with people, you're done talking to them and you're like, I don't feel like painting, I don't feel like writing, I don't feel like sculpting, I don't feel like playing my guitar, I don't feel like writing poetry, those aren't the people to spend time with right now. They want you to remember that. The next card out here we have is willpower. So I'm hearing getting through the muck. So continue to move forward, even if some of your steps are unclear right now, but it feels like they're about to clear up before the end of February. Yeah, Queen of Wands. This is like an energy of like trying to manifest something that you don't know like where it is. Like, like I'm getting like, those things that like scan and they like go boop, boop, boop. Like you're like looking for and you're trying to manifest, but they want you to keep going. Like you are on track. Like this is confirmation. Even if you're watching this, you're going to be totally fine. But they don't want you to hyper focus on the fact that maybe you don't know all of the pieces of the puzzle because you're stopping your manifestation energy. And the Queen of Wands is the one who manifests in the entire tarot. So continue to move forward. What else about willpower? Yeah, Queen of Swords. So this goes along with it. Make sure that, when you make a decision, go for it. Like, do not hold back. Do not hesitate. Do not try and overthink it, right? The Queen of Swords is like, I said what I said. Look, we have the world card at the bottom. So confirmation for you, like you have good energy right now. Like I said what I said, I'm going to post this. This is my new business. This is my energy. This is the path that I am taking, even if I don't have a fucking map, right? It's like, who cares? But to clarify the Queen of Wands in reverse, we do have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So just confirmation, like they really want you to understand that when you don't move into that energy of willpower, which is like when you really look at this card, like look how powerful they look. Like, would you want to be standing in front of them? Hell no. They want you to have that energy, like same as last year, through hell and high water. Like now you're like a force to be reckoned with, right? Because you made it through all of your shedding. Remember that you were a force to be reckoned with, and these are your manifestations. This path is meant for you. So what are you going to do to move forward on your path? I don't know why I'm getting like Oregon trails for some reason. Maybe some people play Oregon trails. What are you going to do on the Oregon trails to make sure you get there? The last part of February, they want you to continue to focus on your grounding. The energy is moving fast behind the scenes. So you're probably going to be feeling that every once in a while. Getting out in nature. I'm also getting like tending to your plants. If it's cold, like you might be relaxing looking at the snow. Hi, Nia. Let's see what else they have for what else they have for grounding. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles. In reverse. So being mindful of being too deep into hermit, but still making sure you are grounding in a way that is moving you forward. They don't want you to be in the energy of last year where sometimes you were grounding. And I mentioned this earlier in the reading of like, sometimes you may have been grounding or hermiting for way too long to the point where it was hard for you to take action. They want you to ground and stay balanced consistently so that you can continue to manifest, right? And it is now a part of your schedule. It is now a part of your rhythm. Yeah. So we have Three of Swords here in reverse as your like guidance to always be at peace. Peace is what's going to keep you grounded. So anything not bringing you peace is what's slowing you down. And they want you to remove those things from your life. And, you know, sometimes the things that do bring you peace doesn't necessarily mean it's the thing like your bed, right? Like obviously your sleep is important, but you're in willpower energy right now until the end of February. So your ancestors need you to keep moving forward. But sometimes peace is maybe you're not always listening to music. Peace is maybe you tell your friends, I'm not going to talk until March 1st, right? Peace can also look at like maybe I meal prep and like for the week, or maybe I make sure I lay out all my gym clothes, or maybe my mat is somewhere I can see it, or maybe I'm done with work and I want to have a movie night alone by myself, or I want to spend time with my partner or partners or go bowling, right? Those are the type of peaceful things. They want you to still be illuminated and like shine your light in the world. But they don't they don't want you to get like stuck and stagnant. I'm going to pull, let's see, 2 cards for like basically what you don't see coming or things to watch out for. What don't they see coming? What do they need to watch out for? Okay. So the first card we have is Castaway Negativity. Expect change. So the first card out here is Castaway Negativity, and I'm gonna pull yeah, you have fulfillment coming in. Like this is your life. What? But they want you to yeah, look at this. Fighting. They're like, just so we're clear. So this first card of like what you need to be mindful of is making sure that you are casting away negativity. When this card came out, was very much so family. Family. I'm not feeling a ton of friends. Like I feel like a lot of you have done really well with your friends, but this feels like I'm focusing on how close these people are together, and it's like maybe be the observer, but also remove yourself from the situations. Yeah, they're like on a different karmic wheel. They haven't healed their karma yet, and your ancestors don't want you going anywhere near it. So And I'm also hearing like the more you're around them, the more you have negative thoughts. And so do your best to stay away from them. Like I know some people live with their family, but like whatever you need to do to protect your happiness is what your ancestors need from you. Yeah, they cause an imbalance. Yeah, it doesn't give you divine justice. So just make sure you're paying attention to that. Um, yeah. Um, you may feel every once in a while like you can't walk away because you're so heavily embedded in the family, but your ancestors are like, you need to walk away. This is your time to walk away. Yes, walk away. We have the Ace of Wands. Um, yeah, they're not your happily ever after. Ain't that the truth? And also for clarity, what you don't see coming is there's a huge amount of change coming your way, which I feel like the whole collective has been manifesting. I just split the deck to financial security. So you do have money on the way as well. So if you've been experiencing some hardship, like know that everything is going to be okay. And these changes might not happen super, super fast, but they might happen in a way that is foundationally going to help you build for your future. But that is changing in the year of the fire horse. So let me get a couple cards of anything else that they need to tell us. And then I'm happy to get into Tarot 10. For anybody who's new, I will pull 2 cards and you just submit $10 via Cash App or Venmo. And I don't do anything like super financial or asking if someone's going to be coming back, like that kind of stuff. And I will put the information in the chat once we're done. So yeah, opportunities. So in terms of change, I also heard for some of you, you might be like half your body in the change and then maybe the other half is like kind of lingering, and so they're just going to push you into it. Yeah, they're just going to push you into it. We have the death card here, like fully putting to rest anything that was straggling from 2025. And we also have the Fool card here in reverse with the Magician. So the reason why they're doing this for you, and if anything feels quite abrupt or shaky, it's because they're helping you manifest what like your true 10 of cups or your 4 of wands or other, like literally the opportunity card was poking through. So things that are going to help you on your path that have been trying to come in, but it's like you haven't fully stepped into the energy, like you're like ready for it and you're about to, but the ancestors are gonna like bop you bop you straight into it. Because you manifested this, like you manifested it, it's on its way, like it's here, like, so what are you doing? You know, they're like, this is your change, like let's go. They're here rocking by your side. Yeah. we have the 8 of wands, like it's coming in so hot right now and you're just like not even ready for it, and the ancestors are like, well, you better fucking tie your shoes and get running. Like literally that's the kind of energy, like them kind of just sitting back like, I don't know what you thought was happening, but like while you were over there busy crying, we were over here working our butts off, and now it's here, so get up. So that's really exciting. It feels like really positive change for you all. Yeah, Page of Cups. This is a new opportunity for you. I'm also getting, since we had the creativity card earlier, it's like an opportunity for you to have a better relationship with money, a better relationship with life, and even a better relationship in general. Like if you're wanting love, like it also feels like it's in that energy. Yeah, King of Swords. You're going to have clarity to make the right decisions moving forward, and you're not going to have to just make decisions based on the money that you have available to you. Like you're going to have enough for what you need and then some. And so that's what they've been working so hard and helping you to do. But there were quite a few ties in 2025 that needed to be let go of. Yeah, you're no longer keeping yourself stuck and feeling like a lot of mental chatter, like a lot of mental ties that needed to be broken. So I'm going to get one final card for the middle. And then we're going to get into Tarot 10. So let's do one right in the middle. So creativity is popping out again in case anybody was wondering what your ancestors want you to work on for 2026. 2026 is your year of creativity. So make sure you are creating anything that you've been wanting to since you were a child. I was actually not contemplating, but reflecting on this the other day. And maybe this story is for some of you. But I was like giving my inner child like so many like spiritual high fives and hugging myself when I looked around at my space, and I was like, wow, my inner child like used to play the guitar. I do that now. My inner child pretend to be a ballerina and I do ballet. My inner child used to try and paint all the walls because they wanted to paint, and I literally make channeled art pieces. My inner child wanted to be like a flamenco dancer and like all these things. I go to all these dance classes and I live overseas, and one of my first outfits was white and black polka dots. So it's like, just go after your dreams and you will see how easily it will begin to unfold in your life. And that it's always been inside of you. You just didn't see it because you have been experiencing so much pain and so much heartache and hardship and feeling alone and trying to navigate friendships and also navigating your gifts. But like, the success has always been there. It's just a matter of like reconnecting with your inner child and feeling safe enough to show your creativity to the world. And another one, because I feel like this is also for writers, like if you were ever little and reading a bunch of books or writing or collecting stones, and now you're a healer and you write, it's like, put the pieces together and that will always be your compass moving forward, right? Like I always tell people, think about what it was like when you were younger. What did your inner child like? What do they like to do? It's likely going to be the same thing. Maybe I don't eat as many Fruity Pebbles, but like I still love comic books and I still do all the weird things. And would I like to paint the wall with markers? Yeah, absolutely. Will I? No, not right now. But I really hope that this is resonating with you all. This was a really fun reading, and I'm really excited for everyone for 2026. Also, if you're needing assistance and wanting to bring your dreams and creativity to fruition and wanting to manifest, you're welcome to come join More Than Worthy if you want to do one-on-one, or the Divine Academy, which is more of a group setting, but it's really fun either way. And I'm an artist, and following my ancestors and following my passions and following everything that my inner child wanted to do has been the most rewarding and fulfilling path in the whole wide world. And so I highly recommend it to everybody. And it's just a matter of trusting yourself, but then the rest of it gets easy. Hi, I'm going to drop in the chat if anybody wants Tarot 10. I will add in the links. I will add in the links for CashApp, Venmo, and if needed, you can use PayPal. Yeah, was this resonating? Resonates. I love how you're expressing your inner child as an adult. I'm telling you, once you follow your inner child, your whole life changes. Like it literally is the best thing ever. And as I sat here, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm literally wearing like something that my inner child would have worn. And then I was like, my inner child also wore sailor suits, like with gold buttons, like literal like femme sailor, like a boat sailor suits with jelly sandals. And I was like, why am I so attached to this jacket that I found? And it reminded me of like my sailor suit jackets that I got when I was little. And it was like the most fire thing ever. And I literally live my life in Crocs, which are just larger jelly sandals. I was like, wow, we really don't change, do we? We just kind of evolve. And I just had this whole moment of like, this is the best fucking life ever. What? This is great. I can scribble intentionally and help people and still live, right? So What is it that your inner child has been wanting to do but just hasn't? Do you know? I bet you all know. Obviously, this whole reading was about creativity, so you better tell me. Oh, y'all are sweet. Oh, you're asking how you are. Yeah, it's been a wild time. How is your fire horse going so far, people? Play ball. What? What kind of ball? Like as in play ball, baseball, or like play ball, like ball out? What kind of ball are you talking? Do you play right now? Basketball. Cool. Do you play right now? Like, are you like going after that? Like, do you feel like that's something you want to do? I feel like that's totally cool. I was not, I mean, I was good at basketball, but I was not good at the constraints of basketball, if that makes sense. Both now that you said, how is it going? How is it going? Like, are you wanting to be recruited? Like, all those sorts of things? I've been sorting things out, but I'm excited for the rest of your sentence. But like one brick at a time. Good. Do you play often? Like every day, once a week, a few times a week? What's your vibe? What's your vibe? I tried playing basketball because my sister tried to convince me this is why we don't listen to other people. Okay, got to get back in shape. Got it. Yeah, but there's a lot of fucking running in basketball. But I was a very like sprightly person and loved running. That's why I run long distances now. But basketball had too many constraints because you had to stay in the square. Like you had to stay in the square. And so my sister, because she was so good at basketball, taught me how to play really well, including like stealing the ball from people, because she just would play for like hours and hours. And I would just practice stealing from her. And I was little and she was like a big old teenager. And so it was easy. Like I would just be on the court like, like, oh, the ball is mine. And then I would like, because I didn't like basketball, I would just like fuck around on the court, running back and forth. And then the coach would be like, shoot the ball. And I was like, no, I'm going to be a whole Harlem Globetrotter. Like, and then eventually I'd like run all fast. And then sometimes I would get so fucking excited. I would just throw the ball and not even make it and be like, swish. And then one time I got so fucking just over basketball because I was like, if I have to run back and forth on this square one more time, I'm going to burst. And I just ran and I got to the end of the court and I just walked out. I just walked out. So I applaud people who can play it because it takes a lot of discipline. My younger self was like, you got to at least give me a football field. At least. You look fast. Oh, thank you. Someone else said that to me the other day. I'm fast when I want to be. No, I actually run really fast. Like not long distance fast. I mean, I could if I tried, but not right now. Short distance, oh, I'll kick people's butt in a heartbeat. I love it. I love it so much. I was running sprints the other day and was like, I forgot how fun this is. It's like, I'm going to do this for fun. But this fire horse has been great. I always wanted to learn how to flip. Ooh, like backflip? Like what kind of flip? Flip a finger car? Be a stunt double? Z, did you like dodgeball? Oh my gosh. I hated dodgeball, but because I didn't like, I was also very sensitive hearted. So I didn't like the feeling of hitting, like throwing something at somebody and it potentially hurting them. Like I hated it so much. I did not like it. Was I good at it? Hell yeah. Like so good. Like there was nothing like tink tink, the balls. There's like one person in front of you, you're like, I'm gonna get you. There's no place for you to run. And then I was like, this brings out a really bad side of me. I'm gonna just go play hopscotch. Like I was like, nah, this feels wrong. I'm gonna go to the chapel. Did you like dodgeball? Not walled out. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, walked out. Walked out. I maybe walked out. Yeah, I literally walked out. I was over it. I was so done. But also we had hella points and I was like, we creamed these kids, man. Like, what are we doing here? This is the worst. I literally walked out. I walked out and I went to the fucking snack bar. Because no one could tell me what to do. Dodgeball was the shit. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I get that. Yeah, I felt like you would be great at it. Oh, I'm super great at sports. Most sports I play, I'm killer at it because of my attention to detail, my focus, and my speed. Like that's all you really need for most sports. Like if you can understand how it works, it just like that's how my brain works. Like if I can see it, I can usually replicate it. Or like if I'm like, oh, like when I did throwing, I was like, oh, it's math. Like I doesn't matter what size I am. I can still cream them anyway. You just have to be good at spinning and get it right. And so then I did. And then I was like, well, that's boring. Now I'm on to the next sport. So it's just like you just gotta have fun. But I also feel like it's a belief thing. Like sometimes when people are not great at sports, it's like I personally feel like it's a belief thing. And obviously not every sport is accommodating or accessible, but your belief takes you most of the way. Like and even when I would sprint, like I envisioned myself being first. Like there was nobody else. Like I was like, it's me on the track. Like it was all about me. There was nobody else. I was like, that's nice that you're here. You won't be for long. Like you just gotta like mind over matter, you know what I mean? Dodgeball was the shit, wasn't it? Dodgeball was dangerous. Dodgeball was so dangerous. People could like lose a tooth, fall, hit their head, like so many things. I wanted to learn how to backflip. Oh, okay. Wall ball was traumatizing to me as a kid because I had mad pictures in my class. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was a pitcher too. I was also outfield. I was a pitcher and I was outfield because I'm fast at throwing, or I was like first base or second. I literally played all of them actually. But I had a strong arm, but I was also pitching sometimes. But I hated being first and second because I was like, nah, the ball's gonna hit me in the face. So I just put me in the outfield so I can take a nap in the grass. And then I'd be like napping and they're like, get up. This sport's dumb. I'm sad you were traumatized. This is why I'm saying, like, we don't need those kind of sports. We need other sports. We need different kind of sports. Like, I think track and field is great because you don't really, aside from like running shoes, but like you're not like causing harm to other people. It all depends on who your coach is too. But running was always great. But still, I applaud basketball players. I have a short attention span for certain sports. Like I need freedom or pass. Like I would even get frustrated when I would snowboard or do mountain biking because it was like, where is the rest of the mountain? Now I'm at the bottom. I gotta go up, or like I can ride up and then I gotta like stop and then I gotta ride down. Like I don't do well when there's like a start and a stop. Like there has to be more. Is there more? Like, is there more? Can I go? I don't like it. No, but I do love snowboarding and I love mountain biking. But it's like now I gotta go do it again. Can I go a different way or something? Can I just ride sideways the whole time? How long is the mountain that way? Does anybody else snowboard or do other sports? Have you ever done ATVs in sand dunes? It's so fun. Before they closed them, Pismo Beach. Had anybody gone? So fun. Pismo sand dunes. Anybody? ATVs? Anybody? Their one rule was look before you leap. That is my kind of party. I did not do that, and I wanted to cry. But sometimes you gotta just live, you know? You just gotta live and have fun on the journey of life. Ooh, I love ATV riding. Isn't it so fun? I used to have this video game that was ATVs, and my friend Stacy and I, bestie Stacy. I felt so bad. Everybody sang Stacy's mom to her so often. I was like, y'all are so unoriginal. But we would ride it to the end of the game, you know? The old games had a barrier at the end. I think we had a thing with boundaries. But it was so fun. I love ATVs. I always do ATVs. People ride ATVs as cars here, and it's my favorite. It's literally my favorite. And they're just parked everywhere, motorcycles. And I'm like, God, this is the best place in the whole world. I always wanted to never got a chance. Ooh, you should manifest it. Where do you want an ATV ride? Or snowboard or mountain bike? What are you saying that to? Haven't been to that place though. Oh, Pismo Sand Dunes. It was so fun. It was literally like Mad Max. Like at first I was like looking at the pictures and all that kind of stuff. And at the time was like, we should go, we should go, we should go. And then I was like, should we? Like, is it gonna be fun? And they were like, there's ATVs. And I was like, I'll be there. And so so then we went, and literally it brings out a whole another side of you. Like I was like, so one side was the beach and the other side was just miles of sand dunes. And I just like turned my back to the beach and I like put on my like mask, and I also started thinking about like Tank Girl and just like all sorts of stuff. And it brought out like a totally different part of me, and I was like like rubbing so hard, and it fucking took off. I was like, all they said is you have to look before you leave. My partner's like, what are you doing? Like, live. Like, it's just one of those things. And then I was like, I'm going to see how fucking far I can go up this hill. Ah! And then I went and I was like, fuck, I have to go down the hill. It's a fun place. I don't know if they'll ever open it again, but if they do, you should go. Hi, Zawadi. I would like to try it. Oh, ATVs. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Kevin, you have to manifest it. Tank Girl. Yeah, literally. Oh, I didn't see that, Zawadi. I haven't seen any of your messages until just now. Yeah, you got everybody needs to be on an ATV immediately. It's so fun. It's so fun. But I will say it was like the scariest thing being at the top of a sand. I've never been to the top of a sand dune that was so high that I was like shaking. Like I was shaking because it's one thing if you're on a snowboard and you're like snowboarding, right? Like you could still edge down if you get scared, you know what I mean? Like you can still side slip, like you could do all these things, but like with an ATV, it's like, nah, bro, I can literally fall off this thing and it can just flip over and squish me. Or like if I lean too far forward, like I don't know what's gonna happen. And so I just like leaned back, and then I was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if I did one of those moves where you like put your feet on like, you know, like this, like in Tony Hawk's Underground, you know, when they would do that and they would do the Superman, they would put their legs like on their, wasn't their BMX bikes or whatever. But I was like, I leaned back and just was like, here we go. And my whole face was like, it was so fun. I think everybody should do it. Everybody should live. Hi. Putting it on my bingo card. Yay. Yeah, you need to. Like a handstand. No, it's like where they do it in like motocross. the like Superman where they only hold on to the handlebars with their feet and then they like stretch out and then they come back. Have you ever watched X Games? I love X Games. But yes, X Games, exactly. Like that was like, instead of being like lean back and cozy, it was like lean back and then it triggers like X Games. Don't do it. Like don't do it. That's why I'm saying everybody should go on adventures and have fun, because you just unlock a different type of energy, like a completely different type of energy. And I feel like it gives you resilience of like putting yourself out in the world, because the more you go on adventures, the more you learn that like life is fun, like it's not falling apart as much as you think. Have anyone ever tried cricket, the sport? I have not, but I know people here who are obsessed with it. Like they like cricket every day. And they're like, "Are you gonna come today, Z?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I don't know if it's for me, but maybe I should try." Do you love it, Zawadi? Oh, got you. No, I haven't tried cricket. I would try it, Zawadi. Yeah, I mean, I haven't tried it either. I would totally do it. Does anybody snowboard or ski? Any snow sports? Anybody sled? Do you do anything in the snow? Has anybody not seen the snow? Because that's also a thing. I'm just curious. Snow is amazing. It was snowing in Canada and I loved it so much. Like my friends here were like, "You're gonna go to the snow and it's like a beach?" And I was like, "I don't think you know who I am." I was like, I actually don't prefer to be hot. I don't like it. I don't like it. I like the snow and I like trees. I love I love trees, but I like the snow. But I also don't want to live in the snow. But I like the snow. It's cool. I'm hot right now. Look at this. Shine. Does anybody do winter sports? I barely snow activity. Which ones have you done? Did you like any of them? Wouldn't it be so fun if Z School for the Gifted did trip to snowboarding? That has nothing to do with spirits, but I think it would be cool. I think it would be really awesome. Everybody has to sign a waiver because y'all are reckless. Humans are reckless. I haven't been snowboarding in a minute. It makes me sad. I didn't have time to do it. But it's like this year, I'm making time. I either snowboarded or skied once and sled, but mini hills. Were you young when you did the snowboard or ski? No, but I'll try snowboarding though. Snowboarding is so much fun, Zawadi. It's so fun. I highly recommend it. I've actually never done skiing, but I didn't like the like energy of it. Like I was like, there's too many tools. Like, I just was like, I just want one. I don't like this whole four thing. This doesn't feel natural to me. Like the way I just was like, I remember like literally deciding the day they were like, "Do you want to ski or do you want to snowboard?" And I was like, I don't think this is my thing. I don't think I see myself doing this at all. It's like, how do they do that? No, I don't want to do that one. I'd love a trip like that. I want to ball out. We can all ball. We can do all the things: basketball, snowboard, ski, tennis, cricket, all in one trip. Sport extravaganza, and look for ghosts. We could have ghost detectors. I discovered a game on YouTube like yesterday called Big Carom. It looked interesting. I never got a chance to go skiing. What is this game? I heard snowboarding is harder. I haven't gone skiing, but I would say because you only have one tool, to me, I would think it was harder. Because your center of gravity is different. But I also skateboard. I had used to skateboard, so it wasn't as challenging for me, maybe because of that. I feel like I'll be laughing the whole way down. That's pretty much how it works. You'll be laughing and you'll be crying. It depends on how much you fall, right? Like, and everybody's wearing a helmet. If anybody in the group is like, I don't want to wear a helmet, you cannot come. You know I'm all about safety. Your ancestors didn't work this hard. You didn't work this hard for you to go bonk your brains out because you didn't want to wear a helmet. Play all day. Yeah, no, literally. You just gotta pack your little backpack, put some snacks, some hydration things. Just fucking like be a little bunny. Don't hit the trees. They come at you fast. Avoid them. Me too, Zawadi, that are crying. Yeah, I don't know if I cried my first time. I don't think I cried, but I think I got really mad. But I also was overstimulated, and I felt like I was on like the beginner ones, and I just kept telling my partner at the time, I was like, I don't like this. I was like, I don't care if we have to go further away, but there's too many people and the snow is like super packed and hard because everybody's riding on it. So every time I like fall, it fucking hurts. Like it's not, feels like I'm snowboarding on an ice rink or something. And so actually what ended up happening is they taught me on like an intermediate and like a higher one. So like the less people that were there, the better I did, because it like forced me to, like, I couldn't not go, but it forced me, and I got used to having more space, and the snow was softer. So then I didn't feel as like, ow. Like sometimes it's your nervous system, but I was like, when you have a million like people like doing this the whole time all around you, it's like, nah, bro, I'm gonna like scream. I'm gonna scream. Gotcha, that makes sense. I'm not coordinated when it comes to skateboarding. I'm probably hitting all trees snowboarding. Yeah, you just have to be careful. Just get a run that's like really wide. My sister, her first snowboarding trip, she came back with a broken arm. My mom was like, I fucking knew it. Like, out of all the daughters, it would be her. She was also the one, like, when I got no, she did this twice with my skateboard and with my sister's brand new bike. Like, she got on my skateboard and was like, I'm fucking Tony Hawk, and was like doing all these things and then almost broke it. But she was fine. She was like fine. But when she's like me, like when we see an extreme sport, we're like, extreme, and just like go for it. And so she's just kind of hardcore. With my sister's bike, she was like, I'm gonna BMX. My sister's like, get the fuck off my brand new bike. And she was going so slow, but then like clipped an edge and fell and like bent her wheel and like did all these things. And my sister was so pissed. She was like, why do you do this? Like, who raised you? So some people are just inherently like that. She takes it too far. I take it just enough. And my other sister just like, she's like, I'd rather crochet. Like, that's how she is. Like, we're like, let's go fucking like hike a mountain. Well, let's go like drive to the dump that's 7 hours away. And my other sister's like, I'd rather have coffee and like read a book. We're like, great, do it in the car. Yay. Oh my gosh, I'm smiling just thinking about it. See? Everybody go on adventures. That's how I learned Tuesday. See, you just gotta go for it. Didn't it feel good? Yeah, that's overstimulating. Didn't even consider the snow being hard to. Yeah, like once people run over it over and over, it gets too packed. And then it's literally like hard. Like when you hit it and it's slippery, it's like, I'd rather just fall at home. Oh no, a broken arm. Yeah, bro. My mom was pissed. That adrenaline rush, she's seen the injuries and checked out. Yeah. Literally, like my sister like always hurts herself. Like she's just accident prone. Like my other sister, she falls and she's like fine, but like I don't know why. The eldest one, like she falls in a way that just breaks her. And she's the one who drinks probably the most amount of milk. So logically, scientifically, it doesn't really make sense. So I don't know. Do it in the car. No sister left behind. Literally, don't are you the adventure? Like, how many of you have siblings? How many of you have siblings? I'm definitely the adventure one. So is my other sister, but sometimes she's like, if she's been out partying, it's like she's not gonna come to the adventure. She's gonna fucking stay like a zombie for like at least a week. Like her capacity is very small. But then when she's like in adventure mode, she's like, hey, you want to go do something in like my Explorer? Like, yeah, where are we going? And on the way, we always get a Snickers. She likes Snickers and candy. Like, who's the adventure ones? Are you the adventure siblings? Do any of you have siblings? Nia, I think you have siblings, right? Me, Zawadi. So you have siblings and you're the adventure one? I'm definitely the adventure one. They're like, where is she? Where in the world is the San Diego? That's my life. They're like, just tell us you're alive. Or will I? Depends on how long I'm on my ATV. I didn't tell my mom I free swam with stingrays. I feel like she would have killed me. I do. I think we're both depends on my mood. People, I'm usually down to go if someone else plans. So you don't want to plan it, but you'll go. I love planning, but I love planning and going by myself or like with one person. Like there's more than one person. My capacity is like someone else has to plan it because then I feel like, okay, now I'm accommodating too many people and this isn't fun anymore. It's not fun anymore. But I love adventures so much. They just never get old. They never get old. Sometimes I just walk home random streets because I'm like, adventure. Traveling. You gotta travel. That's real 100%. Yeah, that's what like I don't know. I feel like once you get to the point in your life where you know who you are, why do the things that you don't like at all? I've also decided that I don't want to be in any more group chats. like like obviously I will do like I love people that I know, like talking to all of you, but like when it comes to my free time, like if someone puts me in a group chat with like three other people, I will leave and I will tell them I'm leaving. Like, I don't like this. I don't like, and they're like, Z, where you been? I told you I didn't want to be in the group chat. I don't want to read your messages. I'll talk to you on the sidewalk. I don't want to. I don't, not by choice. No, just, it's just overstimulating. Just send me a direct message. Like, well, you'll miss all the, will I miss it? Is it FOMO? No. Me and her both are, but I haven't jumped out of a plane. Oh, I haven't done that either. I'm still a little scared to do that. My sister is a Cancer Leo. She be with the ships. Yeah. I need to feel alive. Oh, not today. Perfect travel companion, though. Oh, I didn't think about a Cancer being a good travel companion. Who are the best? I love when people are more grounded because like while I love the energies that are like, yeah, let's do this, they have to have earth in them. They have to, or else I will be so exhausted. And sometimes I find that when I do have, what time is it? Oh, fuck. Hold on real quick. See, here I go blabbering. Let me see. I was literally supposed to be talking to someone. See, adventures. But like, I don't always do well with water signs for long periods of time because they're so watery that like I can't handle it. I'm delete it. I do that with my family. Forced group chat is crazy. Yeah, I don't like them. Like unless I have to be in it, I don't. I've learned last year that I just, and when you're traveling, there's a lot of like WhatsApp groups that you can join, but then it's like look at all this energy. It's too many words. Oh, she's on the cusp. I see. I'm the eldest and probably the wildest. Of course you are, Zawadi. Of course. Why am I not surprised? Let's see. One of my sisters is a Taurus. She's actually the adventure one. She's good to adventure with sometimes. If she's out of balance, she also has like ADHD. So if she's out of balance, she's like way too rigid. Way too rigid. And she's like, "What are we doing?" And I'm like, "Sit down." No. She's like, "What are we doing?" And I'm like, "Stop it." "What are we doing?" "Stop." Like it gets so like too far. Too calm down. I feel like I need to deflate you or something. And then my other sister, one of them is a Sagittarius, but she's kind of like a Cancer or like a Scorpio. It's really weird. Nah, more like a Cancer. I don't know the rest of her chart, but like I suspect because the way she's so chill and like, nah, I'm like, there's something in you. And then my other sister's a Scorpio. It's a lot of water in her. And I'm a Sagittarius with a Leo rising, Aquarius moon, but most of my chart is earth and water. Fire is like the third or something, I think. So even though I have strong fire placements, I'm primarily like an earth sign. Would anyone do air balloons? Heck yeah, I was just looking at air balloons. I was just looking at an air balloon. Because I found out there's a specific area, I'm not going to say, that you can do air balloons. And I was like, I'm going to talk to the ancestors like this in the air balloons. Hello! And then I was like, is that okay to do in a group air balloon? Like, are they chill with that? Should I get my own air balloon? Is that a thing? Does it throw off the weight? Or like, how does this work? You want to go on a hot air balloon? I'm on Taurus Gemini cusp and she is Cancer Leo cusp. Oh, I don't like when she gets in her bag though. Too emotional at times. Yeah. Like two of my I'm very particular about how I call my friends, but two people are water signs, and I have like very low capacity because if they're too like, it's like their energy gets a little obsessive about their own emotions and they can't like get out of it. And then the coach side of me is like exploding out of my body, and I'm like, I don't want to I can't. I can't. I'm just gonna say nothing and then be like, "What are you doing about it?" Because I'm like malfunctioning, malfunctioning. But then my like best friends, my like true tried and true best friends, one of them's a Sagittarius and the other two are Earth signs. Like those are like my homies. We get along better and we stay out of each other's business. Like it's just way easier. The water signs, I'm like, stop doing that. Why are you so obsessed with that? Let it go. It's like, no, I'm not doing that. That's so emo. I don't want to hold your hand. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not like that. But sometimes I can be that friend because energy and all the things. And they're like, I just want to like, can we like sit and like cry? No, I don't want to do that today. I don't want to do that today. I do that all day with clients. Go sit in the ocean. Go be with your people. I'm going to be over here burning things with my feet in the mud. You know what I mean? Me too, but I'm a little nervous too about it. Yeah, see? Nervous. Air balloons, my heart says, how high is the basket? Oh, well, I know, right? And sturdy. No, you're basically in a picnic basket. That's how I see it. I'm like, I want to do this, but there's also a part of me that's like, I'm allowing this little fire in this little balloon to drive me with a picnic basket. Is this the smartest thing to do? Who knows? I also get in little metal planes and fly real fast. So it's like, is it safer than cars? Yet I still get in a car. Subjective. It's totally subjective. You know what I mean? Like anytime I see a picnic, like I've made that connection so many times that I'm like, if I just put 2 picnic baskets on my feet, is it the same feeling? Is it heavy? Is it sturdy? The only way I'm going to know is if I go to a hot air balloon. And I'm like checking it, going through the whole SOP for safety. I'm like, what happens if things catch on fire? Is this fireproof? Have you sprayed this? How do I get down? Do I have a vest or a squirrel suit that like if something goes wrong, can I squirrel scoot it out of here? You know what I mean? Like I'm like, what is the safety plan? What they definitely have a safety plan, but like, you know what I mean? Do you think of these questions? I think these questions. And sturdy. That part, let's find out solutions on that because I always see myself flipping out of the side of it. That's sad. That's sad. Flipping out of the side. I'm sorry. I don't know why that's so funny. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. That's the funniest shit I think I've ever heard. It's gonna boop. I think you'll be okay. But everybody has their fear, right? Like yours is like flipping out this side. Mine is like, are we gonna burst into flames? What if that thing comes down here and I'm standing on a whole thing of like flammable material? Hot feet, hot feet. Hello. Yes, 100%. I'm just saying. Now I can't overthink the logistics or I wouldn't go. Oh, I will overthink the logistics and still go. You have to. Otherwise I would never be able to do anything. Like now obviously I'm like not, but I can make jokes about it and still do it. But I'm always super careful because now that I've made jokes about it, I'm not going to go right away because it's already in my energy. That's just a dumb idea. I know how I manifest. Really would kick in too much. Yeah. Yes, I was laughing too. Okay, it's not just me. I just like that's so sad. I'm sorry. I don't know why that is funny. Maybe I just have a really strong visual about it. It's like, Please be careful. Maybe in that case, you need like a bungee cord. But then would you even want that? Because then if you're attacked, it's just so many things. We need to run simulations on this. Do they have simulations for this? That's brave. I'm just saying. Me and my sister have talked about owning squirrel suits for the longest time because we're like, at all times we should wear one. Or like whenever we are not on the ground, we should wear a squirrel suit because we need it. Like we were having so many things about like, this is the one who's an engineer. I feel like we both have kind of an engineer brain, but I also came from the sciences. So like when we talk, it's like not normal. Like she's like, oh, like what if we built this and blah blah blah. And then my other sister's like, but how would you get down? And we're like fucking squirrel suits. And then it's like this whole thing. And it's like, oh, but how would we bring this up? Oh, like don't worry, I got a chopper. It's like an hour later, we're like, how did this start? How did this start? It started with ADHD. That's how it started. Same, I would overthink, but I would do it though, as long as I'm not going with the person that likes jumping up and down. Okay, I cannot stand, like, obviously we're having this conversation, like joking around, but the people who literally do stupid stuff like that when it's dangerous, I can't stand. I will not travel with them. And I'm so cutthroat about that. Like, there was someone I would go like rock climbing with, and they would like fake push me and I would literally see red because I was like, oh, you literally don't care about my life. Gone. I was like, done, done. Or like people who play on stairs, or like when I went to the glass bridge in China. I don't know if anybody's seen the glass bridge. It's like literally in the sky. Like there were people jumping on it, and literally it says, do not jump on it. It says, don't, like, you get kicked out if you jump on it. And they were fucking jumping on it. And I was like, done. Done. I cannot do that. Same with people who jump in elevators. I was like, you're just trying to become a tiny little squished ant. Tempt fate, meet fate. Just saying. Jumping up and down is my limit. Yeah, I don't like it. We're already tempting it. I don't want to find out. Don't think I'd go with you. You'll have me laughing too much in the basket. My shake. I know we'll all be in there laughing, just like, and then we might lose Kevin. No, someone's got to hold on to Kevin. Make sure Kevin's all right. He might just float away or something out the side, like a little whoop. No, you won't. Have you ever seen that episode of Family Guy where it's the supermodel? They're like making fun of that one supermodel. She's super skinny. I don't know why I'm thinking of this. I haven't seen it in like years and so long. And then they're like, you have to be careful. Don't talk about her. You never know when she's here. And then she like turns to the side and she's thin like a piece of paper. And then you see her. But then like someone opens a window and she goes, oh no. And she bloop out, out the window. Wait, I didn't even see if my friend messaged. Okay. I'm going to go in like 2 minutes. Yeah. I gotta get going. She's still available. It's definitely supposed to be there 23 minutes ago, but I was talking adventures, so that was fun. Exactly, I turned into Hades from Hercules with those type of people. Yeah, me too. I don't like it when anybody jokes with my life or safety. Like I'm like, there is no more connection. There's nothing you could say to change it. In my eyes, you put my life at risk, and I take that very seriously. I would be standing right in the middle of the basket. Yeah, like that's how I am too. I mean, I might look over because I'm like curious, but then I would like do it like this. Like if this was the edge, I would be like, you know what I mean? Like Maybe use my camera to see over the side. Nailed it. Unless I had a squirrel suit on. You know what I mean? Okay, everybody, I'm gonna get going. I have to call actually one of my lovely Cappy friends. She's fabulous. I'm super late. There's that. It's just been one of those days. Chatty Cathy, helping the world. My throat. But it was great talking to you all. Hope this was helpful. I'm sending you all the love and the hugs. Needed this one. My heart smiled and laughed. Yay! Yeah, Zawadi will take the pictures. Happy to help. Good night, everybody. I will talk to you later. How do I end this thing? I already forgot. Oh, here we go. Bye, everyone.